Alright, what is up you guys? Jay Zelda here, and welcome back to the Outer Worlds 2. Let's get right into it. Hope you guys are all having a great night. I think in this stream we're gonna leave this planet that we're on and head somewhere. This is the last guy that we found in the last stream. This is Executive Wojak, our little Manticore buddy. Alright, let's just fast travel over there. The incognito.
Commander, we should put our heads together while we have time.
The information collected on the peace talks has been verified, Commander. As time is a factor, this unit suggests heading to Greater Tranquility Station as soon as you are able.
If we ain't keen on courting complete chaos, we'll need a plan. A solid one.
Bullet could solve a lot of problems. Provided we can reach DeVries before she enacts her plan to kill the delegates.
The lives of millions are in our hands. We must stop the fiendish DeVries at once.
Exactly. It ain't just about the delegates. It's the civvies who always pay the greatest price.
Records indicate Greater Tranquility is a derelict station. Consequently, the ideal route to reach the main chamber for the peace talks will be through its underbelly. Be advised. In the absence of Victor and his explosives, Agent DeVries and her team will be committed to a frontal assault. Due to delays incurred while saving the Order hostages, DeVries also has the codes to control the station's security automechanicals, and will assuredly deploy them against you, Commander.
I'm not worried. With our team, we can handle anything.
Confirmed. Per the Earth Directorate Manual, a team formed of multiple agents is vital to success, especially during missions where agent attrition is likely to occur.
I'm coming with you. Who better to make DeVries pay for Horizon Point than a pair of her own phantoms?
This is your fight as much as it is mine, Niles. Of course I'll have you.
Good. Would have been a shame if DeVries was the reason for us falling out too.
Confirming coordinates for Greater Tranquility Station. Confirmed. Use the astrogator when you are ready to navigate to the station, Commander.
Sorry, I was just pulling up my chat over here. I got it all good now. Looks like Anise wants to talk to us.
That damn Wiley put us in an impossible situation. I'm glad those hostages can go back to their families, but I fear we played right into DeVries' hands. With that data, she could wreak more havoc than we anticipated. Look, I know the choice is yours on how you want to approach this, but it's my folk in the crosshairs. If something happens to our delegate, I don't know how I'd live with myself. If there's space by your side, I hope you'll call on me.
I mean, if she really wants to come, then she can come. Of course, you have skin in the game.
Sure, let's go with that. If we fail to stop DeVries, this will have dire consequences for the war and everything else. So let's not fail, huh?
The round cup. Alright, we'll talk later. Greater Tranquility Station, here we go. Alright, we'll take Anise and Niles. Gotta take our boy Niles.
making my skin buzz even in here.
And there it is. The ship. Oh, and he still wants to talk.
Every moment we linger in this shell of a place, we're giving DeVries that much more time to enact her plans. I'd rather we move on.
All right.
Look, another ship. Doesn't exactly scream official delegation transport to me.
That's pretty cool.
On behalf of everyone in Auntie's family, I want to thank our hosts for securing this wonderfully austere venue to begin our negotiations for peace. That said, it is deeply regrettable that matters on Golden Ridge have not been resolved. But I will now graciously allow the Vicar Laureate and his fellow shareholders the floor.
Madam Vice President, I and my fellow councilors share these grievances, but we are here in good faith. Peace between us will allow us to contend with the rifts, the true threat.
I love how everything looks in this game. Everything looks like... It just looks so good.
This must be the satellite that sent an emergency ping across the system. What led me to you, Commander? Or why is the...
The satellite bears scorch marks, presumably from atmospheric re-entry. Its panels have been tampered with, and all data cartridges have been extracted. Well, I don't have that perk.
Why is DeVries hanging on to it?
This sort of satellite is new to me. Is it Earth tech? How did it get out here?
A private journal. I cannot shake my last meeting with Victor from my mind. In the midst of discussing our plans, he quietly commented that I had a desperation about me. Is he really so daft? How could I not be desperate? Our very survival is on the line. For years, we've gone over the numbers, sharing our fears and rage over the orders in action regarding the rifts. This may be the last chance to prove their original predictions right. But as I make the approach to greater tranquility, my desperation grows. Could I possibly have misinterpreted the numbers? Or were the numbers themselves wrong? If we fail, then what will everything leading us to this point have been for? And worst of all, if we fail, it's because we weren't aligned with the plan after all. Oh la, I cannot bear even the thought of it.
Ought to keep moving, Commander.
Well, then put that little speech bubble away, Inez. Stay tuned. I really like this gun that I'm holding too. This is the Oracle, if you haven't seen the last stream. This gun is amazing. It's like, it's got heat-seeking bullets, which I've never seen in a gun ever. So you can just aim it in someone's general vicinity, and all the bullets will like curve through the air and hit them.
Damn, blocked. Why can't our work ever be easy?
It's blocked.
My least favorite manipulable dolt. Didn't expect to see you here. Though it makes sense you'd lumber in when and where you're least wanted. Again, perhaps I should thank you for earlier. Your oafish fumbling did take that initiate off my trail. Senescent or not, Alva was getting uncomfortably close before you shot her. Think your addle-headed meddling will turn out better here? Mayhap you'll kill the delegates yourself, after mistaking them for DeVries.
I won't make that mistake again. Now tell me what DeVries' plan is.
Why ever would you imagine I'd tell you anything? I'm told our mission to stop these peace talks is a righteous cause.
We need answers, now. How we extract those answers, I'll leave up to you, Commander. Personally, I'd start with the knees.
You'll clearly never understand, but the Order, and I too for that matter, stand to gain immeasurably from this. That is, I skimmed Seer Wiley's predictions and the math seemed right to me.
I made your buddy Seer Wiley question his predictions, and guess what? He surrendered.
I find it impossible to believe anyone ever convinced Landon Wiley of anything, let alone you. But if so, that's rather unsettling. A most disquieting thought. At any rate, what DeVries has planned should go quite well for me. I mean, the Order, should we prevail here.
You, me, the hostages, we all need to survive this. The only way through is together.
What's this feeling in my chest? Is it... I believe you moved me. I've never heard anyone speak in such an inspiring manner before. I am swayed.
Inspirational. That's a good perk. Now tell me what I need to know.
First off, you need to know that you're stupid and your face is all wrong. Sorry. A toss ball comes my way like that, I am going to swing. Look, I still despise you utterly. But fine. I'll disable the landing pad security and return to my ship. You'll find DeVries' orders to each strike team on this screen here. One team is in the chamber ahead, taking control of the auto mechs with codes from the Seer. As they secure the station, DeVries will head to the forum to eliminate the delegates. If you mean to stop her, take this. Her guards have some frightful tricks up their sleeves, and this card will obviate their use of one, should you find the hub in which to use it. That's as much as I can do. May I never see you again.
No time to waste. Let's have a look
yeah.
at those plans.
Hope I never see you again either, lady. Let's go down here. Still can't talk to an ease.
Your sovereign is regarded as being...
Gonna need a way to power this thing.
This is good. If the Protectorate's own leader is beyond his depth, he and his ilk won't anticipate an alliance.
He's not my sovereign.
Yes, right. Well, landing a strike against the Protectorate in this state will be something like wrangling a galloping breadworm.
I am unfamiliar, but I presume that will be without exertion. If so, then you are perhaps even more ignorant of Arcadia than I thought. The sovereign, guide him, is as ineffective as you've suggested, but his advisor, the consul, is not. These executions, these impulsive attacks, are solely his influence.
Solely? Your previous sovereign was rather draconian himself, if your own history books are to be believed. Do not act like the current rot emerged from nowhere.
I could perhaps say the same for you and your reputation for putting profits over people. But instead, I suggest we pivot our discussion back to the real matter at hand.
Greater Tranquility Station for use. Okay, I have a feeling I'm gonna need that. Let's see if we can talk to Anise yet.
Ought to keep moving, Commander.
Alright, fine, Anise. Fine. Alright, let's go back upstairs. Might have missed something up there. There's another elevator here that goes up. Nice.
For all of the Protectorate's ills, they sure know how to build things that last.
From Provost Iglesias. Important announcement. This message serves as notice that Greater Tranquility Substation is to be decommissioned. Okay. Emergency protocol. Be advised that Greater Tranquility Substation move into lockdown procedures. The following mechanisms will be automatically activated. The emergency flood lighting, the intercom sirens, the landing pad ship enclosures. Alright. Good to know. Can't get over there. We just gotta find our way through the station. Alright, let's see if there's any other ways we can go. Engineer access. Okay, well, it has to be downstairs. Map of Greater Tranquility Station. The monitor displays a map of the station, evidently annotated by DeVries. Her first team of agents is to hold the landing pad. The second team is to make their way through the turbine chamber. The third team is to guard the exit in the refinery. DeVries herself will make for the broadcast booth overlooking the forum chamber, where the delegates are to meet. Okay. It's not up here. It's got to be down here. I didn't really see anything down here. There's got to be some way to go. I wish it would just tell you where to go, to be honest. It looks like I got to turn this thing on. Okay, here it is. Big mystery. A big mystery to progress. Looks like we're gonna have to go across all these platforms.
Team must have gotten to these mechs first. I don't favor fighting on two fronts, but it's not looking like we have another choice.
Whoops. I really don't have a lot of ammo right now. Auto mech controls. Ooh, I got the hack. Nice.
Narrowing sensor range. Focusing intensity.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm assuming they're shut down for good. Anyway.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
Mental calculations, I do see merit in your last declaration. It was astonishingly logical, in fact.
Such as yourself. In turn, I wish to thank you for toning down
Yes, you must be quite busy between...
Give the order, and I'll take care of it, Commander.
Counting bits.
Oh, these guys are all disabled. I just don't feel good about leaving them there. I feel like they're gonna turn back on or something.
The idea is to kill them before you die.
Draft is ready, and frankly, pissed off.
Oh my goodness. Damn, bro. Get over here.
Commander, watch the fighting. What in the where now? Hey, get first. You lot couldn't hit the broadside.
See how fast he just flew over there?
Back in business.
Wasteful? How am I wasteful?
I'd like to discuss your efforts on Paradise Island. We may have no physical presence there, but we are ever watchful. Our observations suggest that matters have been delicate.
Yes, but things have taken somewhat of a turn. After the Protectorate destroyed their own relay out of madness, we have seen little resistance to our residents.
Well, we welcome the news of your advances. However, it is worrisome that it took the assistance of a freelancer for you to finally secure your hold. Worrisome indeed.
Worrisome indeed. Alright, I feel like I have to get through there. But I'm not getting through there while it's spinning. The door is barred shut. The massive blades of certain fans will make quick work of even the toughest Earth Directorate agent. However, with skillful use of your tactical time dilation gadget, you may be able to slip through unscathed. Oh, that's right. Alright. Time dilation. Boom. And Niles is about to get chopped. Niles, just stay over there, Niles. How the hell did you get through here, Niles?
Once more to Golden Ridge. Our troops still demand answers for the unclear. First,
did not attack. A rogue initiate by the name of Alva did. When her warmongering was uncovered, she was promptly executed.
Ah, so the Order is capable of decisive action. I have that about your monastery. Even though the hostages yet live, this crime happened under your purview.
I would remind you that these innocents survived because of our quick and accurate analysis of the situation. I do not appreciate insinuations that we allow chaos to run rampant on our watch. Chances are high that any erratic variable is a result of your people meddling in our affairs.
Ridiculous. Next you'll be claiming we're to blame for all of your past failures. Why, the mere prediction of our arrival weeks ago sent you into a dizzy.
Through the fans.
Neither of our parties has enough goodwill with the other to proceed directly to an alliance. A swift end to the war is highly improbable.
You had to run a quaint predictive model to come to that conclusion? Did your numbers give any insight into making this more worth my while?
What appears to be a makeshift weapons workbench with a toolbox containing miscellaneous parts for mods. The mods appear mostly assembled, however, there's only enough of the final component to complete one of them. Okay. Let's make machine pistol explosive rounds. Using a little know-how and elbow grease, you were able to successfully craft the mod using the last of the parts available. Awesome.
This unit welcomes you to the utility atrium. My records do not indicate that any authorized personnel remain aboard the station, but I am programmed to exchange wares for monetary compensation for whosoever seeks it.
Alright, let's see what you got for sale.
Praise be to the sovereign.
I want to try to get some ammo. The black hat. That looks interesting. Looks like this guy doesn't have much ammo on him. Alright. Alright, here's the ammo. Let's just make sure. I either need short plasma rounds or large ones. Okay, so I got... Right now I'm holding the Xyranium Ray. I haven't tried this yet. Cleo's the Hunt. That's a shotgun. That's a new shotgun. Let's try that. Yeah, that shotgun seems like it's better than ours. And right now we got the Xyranium Ray. Let's switch that out with the kinetic beam caster. That takes small plasma charge. All right. Nice. Then we'll buy some lawn rounds. Get some shells. Let's just get more of these. I'll buy them all. I'll buy some health too. There we go. Getting prepared. Now we got 2 sniper rifles. Don't need 2. Got a lot of ammo a lot of armor that I don't need. Get rid of that. Alright. This is the new shotgun we picked up? Alright. Well, my other one definitely looked cooler.
Time to lollygag, Commander. Whatever's in that repository can wait.
Important announcements. Not important enough. Broadcast booth is right over there. Looks like the Transformers down there. Just those automechs.
I'm starting to get an eerie feeling, like someone's got their lamps on us.
Automechanical control hub. This hub powers local automechanical bays. With the proper codes, deployment can be fully disabled. Alright, let's hack that. Nice. See if I can get up there. What? Yeah, look at this gun. This gun's nasty. I don't even get to aim once it hits that red circle.
Make me bury another agent!
Nice. Give me that. Can't get through here. Doors barred shut. Do the fans. Oh no!
We're leaving outside, Commander.
A box that typically contains a fuse. Here we go.
Let me handle this.
Ready to waste it. On your command.
Oh, man. That was cheap. That was cheap. I mean, those dudes pack a punch. I mean, I'm only playing a normal, and that was like a one hit. I had most of my health, or at least half of it.
Looks like a fight.
We'll get him this time.
Have you given up?
Let me know when you need it.
Boom. All right.
Let me handle this.
What? I thought I got more of that ammo. Oh, it takes a lot. Did I buy the wrong ones? I must have bought the right ones. That sucks. Let's switch to chain spark cannon, I guess. That works really good as well. This one's probably better, to be honest. Look at that. Oh! Destroyed him. Look at that. You serious?
Not walking this off.
I pulled the trigger for like a second and killed all of them. This gun's nasty. Oh. This gun is nasty. Also, shout out to the 4 people watching this live stream right now. You guys are legends. I've never gotten a lot of I've never done very good on the streaming, but I really appreciate everybody who does tune in.
Replenishing mechanism.
Level 16. Nice. Alright, and I think I'm going to switch back to our incendiary shotgun. I think that was better. But let's level up. see. There's so many options. Just don't know what to pick. Plus 50% magazine size. That's not bad. Automech jammer. Negative 75% automech awareness detection rate. Let's do that. Actually, no, I don't want to do that because I never sneak by them. I usually just fight them. Hot-blooded. You now apply burn faster and heal whenever you deal plasma damage. Alright, let's do that. I like the plasma guns. Broadcast records. That guy gotta just start skipping through things because I feel like all the big streamers, I feel like they just skip through everything.
An alliance, and yet our parties will still be at each other's throats by the end of this. Is this really what you want?
It'd be foolish to even consider an alliance when you so clearly wish to bend Arcadia to AUNTIE'S will. Should the fighting intensify, and it shall, it will be due to your pride. Presiding Bishop Ruth Bassar already possesses the foresight necessary to lead a colony and better its people. Until you acknowledge this, I fear we will never reach an accord.
Foresight pales in comparison to action. We required airfield from the Protectorate. You recall? This was a decisive victory over a strategic location which brought...
Law, there they are. Right out in the open. Best speed this up. You can't have gotten Law before DeVries goes through with her plan.
You failed to gain ground or even take the Vox relay yourself. Arcadian matters are best suited for Arcadia. We actively collect data to understand how to serve our people, after all. Look no further than the abbot, who welcomed refugees to Matriarch's mercy.
Yet he struggled to feed and house them properly. The poor man was clearly overwhelmed.
You have a nasty habit of arriving at the wrong time, Commander.
It's over, Augustine. Nowhere left to run. No more lies you can peddle or people you can burn. Your rewards come due.
Ibarra, I was unaware of your survival until recently. Believe it or not, I was happy you survived. But to see you still seeking solace in the Commander's shadow is disappointing. You could have done anything with your life. Shrugged off the bad memories. But now you're both here to meddle. Law knows why.
Yeah, we could have just took her out. I don't know why we didn't just pop her instead of give her the chance to turn around. You know, you gotta give her the chance. Don't try to change the subject, DeVries. We need to talk about what you're doing here.
Certainly. And then I'll brew us some tea and we can gossip about the latest pitchball matches. Do you think me an idiot? I've no interest in continuing this little reunion. What happened in Horizon Point, well, I had no choice but to do as I did. And I'm prepared to do the same again. These delegates you came to save, I'm killing them both, and any hope for peace will die along with them. This is the only way if we hope to close the rifts before it's too late.
Not so fast, fiend. I'm here to stop you and restore justice to Arcadia.
Spare me that sanctimonious drivel. You'll never be Commander Zane, don't even try.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be anybody else. Nice projection, though, DeVries. Zane's a hack. They'll be making cereals in my honor when this is over.
Such ambition. But that requires anyone to know that you were here. Or to remember you at all.
All you'll be remembered for is sending your team to the slaughter. Assassinating innocent folks for your own gain. Some legacy you're leaving behind.
I don't give a damn for my legacy. I simply wish for you to stop interfering in my work. You haven't any idea what's at play here. It's in your best interest, Commander, to hear me out. I am doing everything with what little power I have to stop the rifts from destroying the galaxy. I am so close. With the right data and the prototype rift modulator hidden away in a protectorate lab on Praetor, the Order could finally figure out how to control the rifts. But like the protectorate before them, Auntie's Choice must never have access to that technology.
I could just attack her. So you're doing this because you have a grudge against Auntie's Choice? Great.
Anyone with even half-functioning gray matter knows that you cannot trust a corporation with the kind of power that comes with controlling rifts. The Order should know better. It's as if they've forgotten how we got to this point. It was the Seers who came to me back then. They showed me their data, proving that the Protectorate's rift experiments would lead to our galaxy's destruction. I didn't want to believe them. But as more and more of their predictions came to pass, I knew I had to act. I had to destroy Horizon Point and its research to prevent annihilation.
That's law, Augustine. You could have told us what you were planning instead of letting us blunder into a trap.
No, I couldn't have. Had I deviated from the plan even the slightest amount, it could have jeopardized everything. I had to avert a far worse disaster. By any means.
I don't care about the past. My concern is the delegates, here and now. Well, let's say this, actually, yeah. Niles is right. You didn't even try to bring us in on your plan.
You were an unwelcome variable. Prior knowledge could have changed your actions, and the Seers had predicted that you and your team would perish in the process regardless. I tried to put it out of mind when you and I first spoke. I had to focus. But all I could think of was the cost I was being asked to pay to ensure the mission's success, and I forced myself to complete it. I trusted that with Horizon Point's destruction, humanity might be saved, but it wasn't. It was only the start. I must finish what I started.
No, you've done enough. You're why the colony's at war and a giant rift is in front of us.
And yet it's nothing compared to the utter and complete destruction that would have come to pass. No, I did the right thing at Horizon Point, despite the cost. I had to sit with too many unanswered questions after the mission. It eventually forced me to find a way to fix the rifts. If only to stop the thoughts that plagued me. You recall what I said of the rift modulator, of the data? It's the only way to control the rifts, and only the Order can be trusted with this power. You know who these corporatists are, how they deal with their competitors. Imagine now how a war spurred by greed might be won when fought with rifts instead of guns. You see, the Order must not sacrifice their principles for a childish attempt at peace. If they don't complete the mission they started, everything I have done will have counted for nothing.
Enough! Just enough, Augustine. I can't listen to any more of these excuses. I've got all the answers I needed, Commander. She's gone over the threshold and ain't no bringing her back. Best we make this quick, before she can hurt anyone else.
You think you have it in you to pull the trigger, Ibarra?
Had 10 years to practice. Give the order, Commander.
All right, violence is a last resort, Niles, not the first.
How many times do you need a snake to bite you to realize its nature? She's shown us who she is, Commander. She's showing us again right now.
I mean, she doesn't trust the corporations, though, and I feel like she's got a really good point. Like, the corporations are completely untrustworthy. They really are. So, like, I can't really blame her for not trusting Auntie's choice. Like, I don't trust them either. We all want the same thing here, to stop the rifts, to save Arcadia.
You're wrestling fire here. You know that, right?
It doesn't matter. Nothing you can say to me will change the issue at hand. If I'm to give the order the means to close the rifts, the peace talks must end. 2 dead delegates? That's a fair price to pay. We've paid worse.
There's another way to help the order. You just haven't considered it yet.
Is that so? Please then, enlighten me on how you might save the order from itself.
The order will only rely on Auntie's choice for as long as necessary. Then they'll discard them.
They may try. Though we both know those corporatist vultures wouldn't take the snub kindly. When Auntie's choice sees power in what the Order has, they will take it. But even if what you say is true, there's no undoing the past. Not for me. I don't belong here. And the Earth Directorate's nothing more than a memory. This mission is all I have. So if you won't leave me to carry out my plans, Commander, then all that's left is your bullet.
So you're gonna kill me? You're a murderer then. So anybody who gets in your way, you're just gonna kill them. Not true. Your friend Savannah believes in you. She says that you deserve a second chance.
No, it doesn't matter. You should hate me for what I've done to you, to your crew. You can't possibly wish for me to live.
I believe you can redeem yourself, make things right again.
Do you actually? I want nothing more than that, but I just didn't understand there was another path I could take. Not until this moment. I see now that my judgment has been compromised. So we will do this your way. No harm will come to the delegates, and I will stand down. But there's more you should know. I've recovered a cartridge from the Earth Directorate satellite I brought down. It's here, with me, and it contains the rift data gathered from every system they monitor. If you process this data, you can use it to improve the prototype rift modulator on Praetor. Once that's finished, the rifts can finally be closed. Everyone will be saved.
Why are you trusting me with this?
Because, whether you believe it or not, you are the picture of an Earth Directorate agent. Competent, resourceful, tenacious.
Thank you. Like all agents of the Earth Directorate, my only goal is to do the right thing.
The right thing means different things to different people. But I have to defer to your judgment in this matter. As for me, I've reached the limit of what I can do here. But you can still save us. And that cartridge will at least give you a head start. There's also a high-priority message from the Chief of Ops on there. I was unable to decrypt it, but you certainly have the means to do so on your ship. It may be 3 years old, but hopefully the information it contains is still relevant. Here, it's yours. May the numbers guide you, Commander. Wait, what in the void is that?
Oh no. Oh no. Return to the
Station's not
incognito.
gonna hold up against that rip for long. We need to get back to the incognito now.
The simplifier. Give me that. Give me that.
Follow me, quick!
Let's go to Bruce. All right. Well, I guess we're like buddies now. Where the hell'd she go? There she is. Damn, she's quick.
That rift's not getting any smaller. Come on, Commander. Huff and puff it.
Huff and puff it. Let's go. Oh, we got this. And we're already here. That's right.
This is an urgent message for all Earth Directorate agents. The spatial rift situation has deteriorated significantly. The rifts threatening a majority of our colonies and our Earth Directorate bases, including this one, have entered their final stages. If you see a rift that looks like this, you are in grave danger. You have at most a matter of months before everything in your local system is destroyed. The seriousness of this situation cannot be overstated. Therefore, Directive Alpha Omega is hereby invoked. You are fully authorized to do everything in your power to find a way to close the rifts. Along with this message, the entirety of our rift data has been sent to your local surveillance satellite. Analyze this data. Law willing, you will find a way to unlock any secrets it has resisted yielding to us. The fate of humanity now depends on you.
Acknowledging receipt of emergency mission parameters update, including activation of Directive Alpha Omega. Commander is now released from any and all agent guidelines.
Released from any and all guidelines? I like the sound of that.
The full parameters are as follows. The agent has full authority to handle the mission in any manner they see fit. No exceptions. The extreme nature of stated emergencies supersedes any other considerations.
Anything about mission objectives?
I have also detected competing priorities in the new mission objectives. The surveillance data from the satellite confirms DeVries's assertion of a prototype modulator on Praetor that may be used to manipulate rifts. Acquisition is required to be able to bypass any new or existing miniature ground-level rift anomalies you may encounter. You are also tasked with finding a way to process the Earth Directorate rift data. The archive computer on Cloister would be best suited to this purpose.
That sounds tricky. Any chance we can get help from the Order or Auntie's Choice?
Agents are permitted to cooperate with local governments and other political entities at their discretion, even under normal directives, which you are no longer bound by. Both Auntie's Choice and the Order have previously controlled the archive, and may be open to working with you to regain access. Seeking their assistance is recommended. Coincidentally, both delegates also escaped the station and have sent messages expressing gratitude. It seems they feel they owe you their lives and have asked to meet with you at their respective headquarters.
Thanks for the information. I'll think about it.
Returning to mission objectives. Do you have a preference for which to pursue first, Commander?
I'm just gonna start pressing buttons on the astrogator and see where we end up.
This unit strongly advises against randomly pressing buttons on the astrogator, unless death is the desired outcome.
Yeah, but I'm feeling like randomly pushing buttons. I need to think about my options some more.
Acknowledged. Due to the rift's expansion, both Cloister and Praetor show a high preponderance of miniature rifts. Proceed with caution. It is worth noting that the Order of the Ascendant is headquartered on Cloister. You have also received a message from Auntie's Choice. This unit can relay its contents now, should you wish. The
No.
message has also been sent to your private terminal.
Nope. I'll read it later.
Acknowledged. It appears you now have permission to visit Auntie's Choice headquarters aboard its flagship, Commander. You may use the astrogator to navigate there at any time.
Okay. Yeah, I want to just decide myself. I want to see these planets. So we got the ACS Undisputed Claim, the flagship of Auntie's Choice. The undisputed claim has everything an interstellar corporation needs in a spacefaring home office. I kind of want to go and see that. This is the Auntie's Choice headquarters, the flagship of Auntie's Choice. There it is. Looks like a bug. Looks like that bug from A Bug's Life. The grasshopper.
What happened back there? We had her cornered, bullets chambered, justice within reach, and you just let her go? What am I supposed to do with that? How am I supposed to trust you the next time a tough choice has to be made?
I wasn't about to kill her in cold blood after convincing her to stand down.
That sort of thinking never would have slowed DeVries on the draw.
Yeah, well, I'm not DeVries, am I? As Earth Directorate Agents, we should always seek peaceful resolutions when we can.
Mercy's a fine concept, but I'm not convinced everyone deserves it. Just hope we don't come to regret our stayed hand. I'm gonna need time to muddle through all this, so let's just end things there. For now.
Alright. Talk Auntie's Choice into helping, okay. To the undisputed claim.
This is Auntie Cleo, offering a warm welcome to all visiting Auntie's Choice employees, affiliates in training, and ethically gray consultants who labor with committing to a side.
I wonder if we're gonna meet the real Auntie here.
Auntie Cleo versus the Moon Man is a ballad for our ages. A thing of legend to be handed down for a modest fee to each successive generation. Spacer's Choice swollen-headed mascot represents the worst impulses of...
Where'd you learn how to weld, anyway? Some fly-by-night indentured internship?
I'm a self-taught self-starter. What's your excuse?
Can't help you. Sorry.
Put it in a memo.
I'm Jean Turfer-Tyler, sixth base person for the Anti-Cleo Starlings. I believe Spacer's chosen goal at the 56th inning. Then it's Sunday goal to win the game. Whenever I see that Moon Man's grinning face, I'm going to cleave it in twain. Anti-Choice! Done!
Ever read the Middle Manager Handbook? Really shores up the foundation of your fundamentals.
Oh, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I'm sorry.
Give that back, or I'll shoot! My records show you have an outstanding fine for past offenses. Pay up or face Auntie's justice.
Commander, if you'd like to have me handle this, I'm more than able.
No, I'll just pay it. Listen, can we talk about this? Maybe work out an arrangement?
I'm listening.
Why don't you and I make a private deal? I'd rather my money go towards someone deserving.
Funny you should say that. I've been entertaining a theory this was a mere misunderstanding, and you were a trustworthy sort.
Yeah.
Pleases me to see I had the right of it.
Yeah, okay.
Pleasure doing business with you. Watch yourself in the future.
Yeah, whatever you say. I love this. Just all the artwork and everything. It looks so good.
Maybe focus on self-bettering yourself.
These rats are due for eating. Where are the ones bound for Praetor? Wait, these cages are empty. Where's the rap handler in charge?
Where's the rap handlers?
Hey, you haven't seen any loose raptidons running around, have you?
Nope. I just got here.
Unbelievable. Last time I got stuck with the blame for someone else's ineptitude, I got demoted 2 full ranks. You wouldn't happen to be someone well-versed in weapons, explosives, and/or advanced hand-to-hand fighting, would you? And, you know, work cheap?
I mean, yeah, I get the highly trained mercenary. I'm a highly trained mercenary that you wanted at a cut-rate price.
Uh-huh. Exactly. You in?
Sure, I'm not picky.
Oh, good. Someone competent and undemanding. If the Raps aren't here, they've got to be on the creature combat conditioning deck. Unbound and undoubtedly pugnacious. This here card will give you access to the elevator at market compliance. That, in turn, is behind the value-added esplanade next to the entrance to head office tower. See any Raps loose there? Shoot, explode, or thwack them unsparingly.
Poor Raps. Now they gotta die just because these hullheads didn't look after them proper-like.
Investigate creature combat conditioning.
You go on ahead. Came here because I heard AUNTIE'S Choice was contracting. Then I heard about the job. Not for me.
Client intake specialist.
Please have identification, transfer work, and a reasonable bribe at the ready. Ah, you're not a transfer or visiting AUNTIE'S Choice employee. I'll need to check your current standing with corporate affairs.
Go right ahead.
Alrighty. Commencing review. Estimated wait time, unknown. Really? Reads like a recap of an Aetherwave drama. You're the questionable sort who we do business with, but you're definitely not our best friend. You should probably consider accepting our special offer. All it requires is allowing us to affix an AUNTIE'S Choice holo advertorial inside your ship, so you can bear our messaging with pride and share it across Arcadia.
No, I don't want that. On the inside, then I'll have to listen to this all time, every time I travel. No, absolutely not.
Fine, go on in. We're used to questionable characters like you being somewhat difficult. Enjoy your time on the ACS Undisputed Claim, the pride of AUNTIE'S Choice corporate war fleet. Here's a ticket to the first stop on the Profit Mover Trimicular. From there, make your way through the Esplanade to the head office tower reception desk for details on our exciting contract opportunity.
All right, here we go. I feel like this whole game is like a warning.
Consider finding
A warning of what's to come. Tramigular system.
For client intake specialists only. So, I admire your go-where-I-want attitude.
Yeah, I just go wherever I feel like it.
By entering further, you waive all rights and claims to anatomy, appearance, and so-called intellectual property. See fine print on entry manual pages 368 to 474 for details.
I'll take that.
The term parasite-free indicates the fact that any kind of parasite found in an AUNTIE'S Choice product is provided free of charge. Parasite involves AUNTIE'S Choice in any legal responsibility throughout the galaxy.
That AUNTIE'S Choice Society is based upon, not because we worship gifts, but because of the system's glorious efficacy.
I really just love all the artwork in here. Trust your auntie. Auntie's Choice is the best choice.
The lengthy approval process our overbearing neighbors employ.
Trimicular, arriving any moment now. Approaching station. Client in
Unisol. Profit mover tramicular.
Side effects Doctor, at Auntie's Choice, we understand that the marketplace is dynamic, efficient, and well suited to the shifting needs of our populace.
Want a train?
After all, that's what unbridled freedom's all about.
Here we go. The value-added Esplanade. Here we go.
The ACS Undisputed Claim is not only our corporate headquarters and flagship, it's the heart of our efforts to spread unbridled self-betterment and free trade across the galaxy. Our flagship also sports a bustling commercial promenade where you'll find a wide assortment of products, wares, and miscellaneous bric-a-brac from all Auntie's Choice departments.
All right, we're here.
Hey, you, soldier with the arm. Got a delivery for you.
Soldier with the arm. Very specific.
Got a delivery for an Inez Silong. That you? I mean, I'm sure it's you, considering there aren't many of you folk running about. But I've got to ask, company policy.
Yeah, it's me, all right. Who is asking exactly?
Hey, just a courier friend. Nothing funny like. A soldier named Ortiz hired me to find you, if I could, and deliver this message.
This name means something to you, Aeneas?
Ortiz was in my unit. Good man, but ain't sure why he's reaching out now. Suppose we'll see when we return to the ship.
One more thing, friend. Consider this your formal reminder that we don't offer return-to-sender service, unless you pay double, plus expediting charges. Until next time.
Sprouts with bubblegum slims. Man, I can't believe how good this looks. I don't know if it's just like my monitor, because I do have like an OLED monitor, so it does look like incredible on my monitor, but just the game in general looks really good. And all the artwork, just something about it just makes it pop so much. It's another reason too why like it always kind of annoys me when people hate on games like this, just because like of all the effort that went into it. You could tell so much effort went into just designing these places, like all the artwork and everything.
And help bring Auntie Cleo's...
Feels like a glimpse of Arcadia's future, if Auntie's Choice has its way.
Auntie's Choice delivers the
like, look at this
every
place.
day. So, as our IDA, you may envisage equitable profits, beneficent scheduling, and the best healthcare
awesome.
your kids can buy. Plus, as part of Auntie's family, your purchases drive our perpetual growth, and Auntie fit those parallel systems that bring the best things in life to life all across the galaxy.
Pretty intriguing. Join our IDA program today.
Don't even think about disrupting the marketplace.
All right.
You there? Yes, you! I'd recognize your kind anywhere. You're one of those folks that eats food, and I've got just the sort of grub you've been missing.
Yeah, you're right. I am one of those people who eats food.
10% wholly plus.
Name a food, any food, and I guarantee I got it. Absolutely, unqualifiably, positively guaranteed. Please note that this is not in any way to be construed as a guarantee.
My tummy's rumbling, so let's see what you got for sale.
Hot, cold, lukewarm, scalding, or frozen. I've got whatever you might be craving.
Yeah, I'll just take all that.
And all new getters on my payroll. It's time to recognize the downward
Oh, hey, think you dropped something? Yeah, you dropped something. Word to the wise. Mind your personal effects, intellectual assets, and major organs at all times. Plenty of opportunists here, eager to take you for all you're worth. You're lucky I found this, thing you dropped. Get me?
Thanks. I think. Surreptitiously conveyed employment offer. Dear Maverick Outsider, we, the middle managers of the ACS Undisputed Claim, are done with being passed over. We mean to take action, or subcontract said action through a capable proxy. We invite you to Backdeck Steerage, which I am required to note as sponsored by Stoogie Slims, to discuss this exciting business opportunity, which we believe will be mutually advantageous to both parties. Parsimoniously, I've never even heard of that word. Parsimoniously yours? All right, now this is the type of thing I'm talking about with this game. It just be throwing words that I've never even heard in my life. I'm looking it up right now. Parsimonious is an actual word. Definition is unwilling to spend money or use resources, stingy or frugal. See, it's crazy how much words there is in the English language. There's just words like that I've never heard of. I gotta find out though, because it annoys me when there's words when I don't know what they mean.
Not what I mean when I encourage working on the go. Perhaps a strategic step backwards.
Moves away, stubborn wrinkles.
Contract surgical specialist.
Step right up for the most exorbitant medical care money can buy.
Okay.
We cure all physical ails. Most at least. Well, there are a lot, I guess. We cure some physical ails. That sounds all right, right?
Sounds alright, yeah. Can you send me some medical supplies? Actually, I don't even have any money. I should go.
Don't keep out of harm's way. I have a family to feed.
Nice. Real nice.
Let's not waste each other's time.
Have a profitable day.
Live, love, laugh, purchase, and consume. Oh, he's got a robot arm.
Ever miss a limited time offer and wonder about how your life would have been? Working hard or hardly working? That's rhetorical.
I'm hardly laughing. Not a good time to put up with your stupid jokes.
And don't get me started on their arbitrary rule changes. Bronzing is prohibited in Tuesday and Thursday zones. Why even have
The show out there.
Need anything?
What's this Raptidon bite I keep hearing about?
Why, it's only the most popular drink in Arcadia, and you can only get it here at the bottom runger. Don't ask what's in it. Even I don't know.
Nasty.
Lowest prices for
the Raptidon bite cocktail. I'll take it. I'm gonna drink it right now. Boom.
contest between the easy deal loafers and
It's the burning sensation on everyone's tongue and upper GI tract.
It's on mine. I just had one.
In intoxication.
has our team 32
Welcome to the bottom runger, exclusive home of the Raptidon bite.
embarrassment of body goals.
What's in this drink of yours?
That's what everyone, and I do mean everyone, wants to know. No, friend. I finally caught N-rays in a bottle with this one. Not sharing the secret of our success with anyone. However, you are welcome to sample a few and attempt to discern the ingredients for yourself.
One Raptidon bite, please.
Not tending bar right now. but my employee here can see to your needs. May your day be...
Well, I already had one, so...
What nature inflicts to offer high
Well, this is in a very cool little place. The best choice.
Product samples! Purpleberry product samples!
Then our company has grown, evolved, consumed
We got
the
samples.
first of many rivals. But that original goal remains.
Imagine just pigging out and taking every sample.
Strive to spread unfettered freedom.
Samples from our nutritious tobacco line.
Galaxy, but we do so knowing you persist, well fortified by our products.
Horse comestibles! Horse comestibles! We're literally giving them away! Sample one of our popular Vorse products. They're completely edible, despite any and all appearances to the contrary.
Anti-Fizzo's Spectrum Vodka. You asked for new flavors.
Limber up for a motivating lecture, employees. Just because your anti-Cleo reached the top of the corporate ladder doesn't mean she can't resonate some bottom relatability.
Hey, go-getter. Get yourself over here.
A game of
Wireless free Arcadia Studios.
an excess of necessary roughness and like toss.
Look, I'll be direct. We've had our eye on you for some time. Practically a minute all told. And I can tell you're the very thing we're looking for. You possess the sort of rugged, nonconformist, individualist nature that our listeners identify with. Or believe they do anyway. From the meekest flunky to the most milquetoast myrmidon, why, friend, you're everything they want to be.
Sounds accurate. How can a daring, unconventional problem solver like myself help?
There's two things I desperately require. Realism, authenticity. Sure, some might say they're the same thing, but I use both to highlight emphatic weight. We're working on a brand new set of advertisements and need your exact kind of distinct perspective.
Authenticity, huh? That's a rarity nowadays. Does it pay?
Of course it pays. Not amazingly, sure, but it's a rare chance to make something true and real that speaks to people and that possesses a certain cachet, right? Listen, you've got the stuff that can't be faked. Our listeners are sophisticated. They can see right through anything less than 110% genuine.
What do I have to do?
Step inside. I'll introduce you to our main creative type, Mitt Tarkenton. Why, the things he does with words you wouldn't believe. He'll tell you how we do things, how we sell product. Then you provide your expertise, lend your maverick perspective to help him come up with how.
Sounds easy enough.
All it requires is you be yourself, unabashedly. Then get paid for it. Head into our recording facility when you're ready. Mitt will be in one of the studios. I'll be right along.
When it can be enhancing people's lives now. As a
Let's activate that.
member of society, we
Oh, this is now hiring. Okay, this is a different quest. Wanted genuine authenticity. They want genuine authenticity, then that's what they're gonna get.
Sorry, in the midst of composing my latest product-oriented dramatization. Talk later. Here for a recording session? Head on back.
Quiet on set. Oh man, this is so cool. Record in room 2. That's what I used to do before I started my YouTube channel. I was always in music studios. And doing video production and stuff.
Something I can help you with? Something I can help you with?
You gonna say something?
Something I can help you with?
Yes? Can I help you? Ah, you appear like a rugged sort. Let me guess. Thessaly sent you.
That I did. This is Mitt Tarkington, advertising copywriter extraordinaire. Mitt, this is our maverick outsider. They've heard the pitch and agreed.
Charmed. Yes, well, dive right in, shall we? To begin, allow me to share a bit on how we shape ideas. Part the veil about this magical art we call advertising.
Who's the audience?
Everyone. If they don't have a need yet, it's our job to give them one. Then provide it. A little background first to frame your thinking. There are 4 personality types we appeal to when writing advertisement copy.
I'm like you.
I'm who you want to be.
I, who have cultivated a persona as a sarcastic doubter, am not normally into things, so you really ought to listen to me about this.
And I just hate that thing that never happens, yet absolutely could.
Any other general questions before we get started?
No. Let's get on with this.
All right. I'll ask a few questions about your singular way of looking at things, then translate your unique perspective into lines for the ad. Now, first question. How can we best understand those like you? Any insight on your kind of unique perspective?
I never met a bag. Never met a back I didn't want to stab. Nice. I suppose we're basically heroic in nature.
All right. Now I'll reinterpret your response into a line for the ad. Something like, calling all high-minded individuals. Next question. How do we best illustrate credibility? Say, through something you know or hate.
Illustrate credibility. By doing your best, showing results, and sharing it with others.
Right, right. Maybe everyone watches for your next move, so they can copy it. What's an aspirational goal for those who identify with you?
To be happy and content.
Okay, perfect, perfect. How about your needs are different than everyone else's? Last question. What do you desire most out of life? And I should mention we have a little leeway to fine-tune the product offering.
Freedom? But that's not a choice. Comfort and ease is what I most crave. I want more. Definitely not that. Only the best. To never be alone. I mean, I guess you could say comfort and ease is what I most crave. Better than the rest.
Ah, have just the thing. Now with a full body bib included with every purchase.
Wait, what? What are you advertising?
Ah, yes. Suppose you might need to hear it assembled to make sense of it all. Just a moment while we put it together. I can already hear it in my head, and it is perfect. All right, that's a wrap. Roll the assembly. Fine work, everyone. Take a good listen.
Calling all high-minded individuals. Everyone watches for your next move, so they can copy it. Your needs are different than everyone else's. That's why we've updated our premier cyst rinds just for you. Auntie Cleo and Pal's deep-fried cysty bits. Now with a full body bib included with every purchase.
Wow. They just used me for their little commercial. Wow.
The term parasite-free indicates the fact that any kind of parasite found in an Auntie's Choice product is
The best choice.
It is not the property of Auntie's Choice or its subsidiary companies, and eating the said parasite absolves Auntie's Choice of any legal responsibility in perpetuity throughout the galaxy.
Let's see what's up here.
The story of Auntie Cleo versus the Moon Man is a ballad for our ages. A thing of legend. For a modest fee to each successive generation.
Yes, may I help you somehow? Likely by reminding you that this is not the entrance for unwashed service plebes. Please go tell your manager to fire you. Then follow proper protocols, or we'll find other vendors to patronize.
Nice. I'm not a delivery person. I'm a guest.
Oh, really? You think that you belong in our lounge, dressed like that? 3 sisty pigs in a trench coat would have a better shot at getting in than you do right now. The owner tasked me with maintaining the posh allure of the best choice, and you are hardly the kind of inestimable personage that would be proper to admit.
Don't even bring up the sissy pigs. You're just unbelievably foul, aren't you? That's incredibly rude.
Good. The intention is to keep riffraff like yourself as far away from the lounge visiting clients as possible. I'm glad my choice of words got that point across very clearly. Now please, go anywhere else so that I can tend to the actual patrons worthy of entrance into the best choice.
Yeah. Just sit there for the rest of your life, you stupid lady.
See that vent? Give you one guess where it leads to.
What vent? Oh, I didn't see that. Leads to the bathrooms in these.
Nothing here to my taste, of course, but you enjoy yourself.
Right, well, we did make it in here. The best choice.
Oh, look at this one. See? They're letting in anyone now.
Can the attitude. I work for your boss's boss's boss, Auntie Cleo.
Oh, don't we all?
No, you don't.
If you must.
All right.
Can't you see I'm on the clock here?
Yeah, you look so busy.
Everyone has their little hunch about which new.
Hello and goodbye.
It's crazy to me that there's actually people like that who exist, who are just like super elitist. Willard Conan's keycard. Yeah, I feel like elitism is one of the most, like, just one of the worst traits a person can have is being an elitist, thinking you're better than other people.
Wait, what? When did... How did you get in there? I'm giving your description to the proper authorities and reporting on you to our upper mid upper tier retail association.
That's right. That's what I'm talking about. We get in anyway. I don't need your permission. All right, we got a faction quest here. Now hiring and valuable disposable agent. So, Auntie's Choice is hiring. And I think I want a job.
Auntie's Choice. We strive to be 110% wholly plus artificial.
Who do you think's getting this big promotion?
My bits are on Ormsby.
She's the more predacious of the two. Quite an effective little front stabber.
A front stabber, huh? What's that?
Catch all the difference. I have whatever side weapon you need to make all your problems past tense.
Raptidon training.
How do you eat Purpleberry Crunch? Real warriors eat it right from the box.
Oh, he's doing pretty good. That looks like power armor almost. Almost look like a little power armor stage in the Fallout 4.
Why do I feel like we're about to meet some of the most nettlesome people in the world?
Attention, morally gray outsider. The adventure of your lifetime awaits. Auntie's Choice is hiring.
Well, I need a job.
Hello, daring self-determinivist, stalwart seeker of self-betterment, or rapacious rogue of corporatism. Welcome to Auntie's Choice Esteemed Invaluable Disposable Agent Program. As in IDA, your assignments will be some of the most decisive and admirable tasks that Auntie's Choice has to offer. IDAs help explore the wilds, plot our path, and shape the evolution of our beloved corporation. And with enough rugged determinism, you might even live to see the results.
Great. Did you just say I might even live?
That's right. A life filled with action, adventure, riches, and romance awaits. Being an IDA will see all of your fantastical dreams come true. Now, if you'll just exit through to your left, 2 of our top 29 vice presidents are waiting to speak with you. And remember, Auntie's Choice Stay Hungry Meal Pack offers our finest pre-sliced bread and dehydrated water tablets in one convenient package for an additional price.
The Stay Hungry meal packet features dehydrated water. Real nice.
Well, wonderful to meet you. CF Pendergrass III, Strategic Reconfiguration. It's not every day we have such a capable operative accept our invitation to the undisputed claim. While it was those ill-fated peace talks that got you here, I've kept tabs on you for a good long time.
Yes, we've all kept tabs. Auntie and I have spoken about you several times now. Ursula Ormsby, Proprietary Insight Acquisition. You'll report to both of us. For now.
Indeed. It is our pleasure to meet you, and I am beyond tickled to welcome you to Auntie's Choice.
I like the sound of that. What do you need?
We need someone not shaped by Auntie's meritocracy. It serves its function, but our workers tend to focus on rung climbing. We need an individualist who sees unorthodox solutions. A daring, non-conforming perturbation ameliorator to implement our monopolistic mercantile methodology plan.
More succinctly, we are recruiting an expert outside consultant.
Sounds exciting. I'm in.
Wonderful! This is the kind of wily adventure and self-determinism you will absolutely not regret. Your first assignment demonstrates some of the very qualities we need. Something unexpected, or in truth, unprecedented, has happened at one of our repackaging facilities on Praetor.
If I understand correctly, they're having, something of a workforce issue. Don't know rightly what you call it. Workers are, well, asking for things. It's strange. They've stopped working. The workers there simply stopped.
They stopped as in quit?
They expressed, and I know this is going to sound more than a bit strange, dissatisfaction. And they said they won't return to work unless things at the plant improve.
Specifically, they stated, until we meet their demands. As though employees have a right to demand anything of their employers.
And you want me to make them get back to work? Well, say, what are their demands? Have you thought about negotiating with them?
Negotiating? As in giving in to them? So they do the same amount of work they've been contracted to do, but get more bits because they threw a fit?
Well, that's not how I would put it, but yes, essentially that.
That would signal to workers all over the system that all they have to do to get more bits is hamstring Auntie's operations.
No, Ursula, it won't, because we won't be the ones doing it. That is exactly why we've hired you as my brand new perturbation ameliorator. You'll solve the problem for us, and we will retain absolute deniability.
Of course. Why by law would you think I'd offer you deniability?
No, you misunderstand my meaning. Deniability doesn't mean we hide behind you. It means you may act outside the fundamental tenets of Auntie's Choice Society.
But you, who are not officially an Auntie's Choice employee, can do whatever you want. Anyone asks about our involvement, and we can disavow it.
Makes sense, I guess. Shouldn't be too hard to get them back to work.
Wonderful! You'll go to Praetor, meet the plant's overseer, and mediate an end to this lunacy, which gets those ingrates back to work.
I have zero doubt Auntie and I will be completely impressed by your efforts. Unless you disappoint, in which case I will disavow that statement.
All right. Let's go see these strikers.
Experience the most sought-after inebriant on the hunt.
With my latest emotions report.
Oh, it's on Praetor. Okay, so it's on a different planet. Let's just see if there's anything else I want to do here. I want to talk to Auntie's Choice or the Order and to help him take the archive. So let's switch to that first.
With Dr. Giles Rasmussen, demoted from his unnamed and clear.
Yeah, we gotta say one thing before we go.
The recipe of our exclusive cocktail is our most closely guarded secret. Our competitors would kill to find out. Can you discern its
Well, hello again. I hadn't expected to see you so soon, without the job done. What can I do for you?
Because they've definitely come back just to see you.
Do you have any suggestions on how to handle the workers' strike?
Not as such, no. That's why we are entrusting you to resolve the situation for us.
This, work stoppage business is positively unheard of. Workers asking for things, making demands even. I wouldn't suggest giving them too much leeway before demanding they return to the line. Sets a bad precedent. Anyhow, don't let us keep you.
Good luck, my ameliorator. Remember, you can't spell heinous ascetic without Auntie's Choice. Good luck, my ameliorator.
Don't let us keep.
Remember, you can't spell.
Talk Auntie's Choice or the Order into help and take the archive. So, alright, it says right here, they will only help you take the archive once you have built a mutual trust. Okay.
Heinous
We're going to
ascetic
Praetor.
without Auntie's Choice.
We're going to a new planet. We'll help Auntie's Choice. And then, hopefully, they'll help us.
It's the burning sensation on everyone's tongue and tongue. The occasion usually at the bottom.
Base rank and file. The big rift cut off top.
Oh, there's a bunch of different places. All right, so we're in the value-added Esplanade, but there's still the head office tower and the back deck steerage, brought to you by Stoogie Slims, whatever the hell that is. The back deck steerage. Kind of want to go and see what that is.
From home, but our Arcadia you want freedom of choice. You want Auntie's choice. Auntie's choice knows that a better you is just 3 pills and an ointment away. Why choose just any choice when you could choose Auntie's choice? Too much Spacer's Ale? Try Auntie's Choice Pep Pills. Good for what ails you. You want freedom of choice. You want Auntie's Choice. Auntie's Choice knows that a better you is just 3 pills and an ointment away.
Here we are.
Talk is cheap, but my time is not.
Don't betray. She provides.
You look unfortified. Getting enough emulsifiers in your diet?
This looks crazy.
Move along.
I'll have you know my panhandling license is completely up to date.
Why, looky here. It's our contract. I see you got her message. Glad you followed up. Now, the question is, are you just here to work an angle, or are you moved by our plight?
The note was light on details. What's the predicament?
When the brass sets an impossible deadline, who do you think everybody on the floor gets mad at? When trials run late because some lab tech melted, who catches upstairs ire? See, us in middle management, we get none of the credit, all of the blame. Catch hell coming and going, with nary a promotion or raise in sight. Well, we've had it. We pulled our funds to hire a maverick outsider like yourself to collect useful information on 3 local persons of interest to help us climb the ladder.
Tell me the details.
First person is Melquiades Alcantara, proprietor of the Bottom Runger. Came up with this new drink, the Raptidon Bite. Everyone's dying to try it. We want the secret recipe. The second is an unnamed individual. Shows up at the Esplanade every day with a mop and an armed escort. What's his story? What does he know?
And why is he always waving at everybody? And smiling, too.
Head back here when you're done with them two.
These people are nosy. If you want that recipe just to get drunk back here, I want in.
Oh, nothing so mundane. Alcantara's cornered the market with an innovative concept. Our grand vision is... Okay, wait for it. Now he's done all the work, steal his idea. Anything else?
You mentioned 3 persons of interest. Who's the third?
The third target we'll talk about after. Sort of a controversial figure around here. Consider him a concern for later.
Wait, why would a janitor have an armed escort?
That's what we want to find out. And that whole smiling business, anybody that's secure in their place here has to have dirt on somebody. Something that we could capitalize on.
All right, I'm ready.
Wonderful, wonderful. Let me just say that we're all so looking forward to working with you. We can't wait to benefit from the fruit of your efforts. See everybody? Things are looking up already. Upper middle management, here we come.
Wow. Nice, guys. I really appreciate that. They're gonna reap the fruits of my labor.
Any bits to spare?
much Spacer's ale?
All right, back to the client.
Auntie's Choice pep pills. Good for what, ale? The story
Can't
of
talk to
Auntie
Anise
Cleo
on the
versus
train.
Moon Man is a ballad for our ages. A thing of legend to be handed down for a modest fee to each successive generation.
Raptidon Bite Cocktail. It does look pretty good, doesn't it? It looks... It's weird, but...
Who unfairly stacked the deck against the little person as they tried with
Only
us
at the
Cow
bottom
City.
runner.
But did Auntie Cleo take Spacer's Choice devious shenanigans lying down? No.
Recommended
Just
by
like our
10 out of
sponsored
10
Tossball
medical
team, the
professionals.
Starlings refused to do what
Auntie's
they
Choice
down at the
Cha.
end of the sponsorship series against the Spacers Chosen.
I'm Jean Turfer-Tyler, 6th base person for the Auntie Cleo's Darlings. I cleaved Spacers Chosen's goal.
An artificial life is life that's sweeter.
Sunday goal to win the game. Whenever I see that Moon Man's grinning face, I want to cleave it in twain. Auntie's Choice, Darlings!
Inoculate yourself a hostile, peril-filled universe with Auntie's Choice. Our products are stronger than nature. The universe is filled with things that want to kill you. Survive and thrive in Auntie's Choice.
Auntie here to brighten your workday with a report on just how much money your toil is netting us. It's time for profit forecast time, starting with product development. Thanks to our marketing wizards selling the sizzle of incremental product improvements, sales of improved stimulants and nutrition supplements.
Alright, let's go break this strike.
Not too shabby, but that's small change compared to
We're gonna go discover a new planet now. It's a Praetor.
Short-range transmission just came in from Zeb. Sounded urgent. He's requesting we meet him at the tomb of the Matriarch, here on Praetor. It's where the Matriarch and First Sovereign are buried, supposedly.
Did he provide any more details than that?
Zeb left out the mission parameters. Probably worried his message might be intercepted. Not unfounded, given the Protectorate presence on Praetor. He did say he'd reach out to us again if he needed help. Reckon we should take it as a compliment. Zeb doesn't trust easy. Anyway, I'd really like to go, if there's time.
If there's time. Alright. I'll consider it, if there's time.
Much obliged. The sooner we can rendezvous at the tomb, the better. Got the sense that whatever's going down, it's happening now.
It's happening now. Maybe I should do that first and then take care of the strike after.
Turn your lamps on that building over there. Reckon that's where we'll be able to get our hands on the rift modulator.
Protectorate control of Praetor has largely been achieved through the maintenance of a blockade. A survey of Praetor indicates there may be an alternate route past the blockade via the Automech factory.
I just love exploring new planets in this game.
the heat off you, Commander. Just say when. Appreciate a little help, Commander.
Nice.
Never thought you'd manage to save DeVries along with the delegates. They could be good allies when we look for help closing the rifts. Assuming DeVries sticks to her change of heart. Reckon my being present for the dramatic rescue will gain me some clout with Auntie's choice. Just got 2 or 3 more incidents like this to win my way back in, I'd say. There's one thing I can't shake, though. That rift exploded at just the right time, right in the middle of the peace talks. Wouldn't happen to be the universe trying to tell us something, would it?
Do you think it's trying to tell us something?
I reckon it's saying that all our political machinations will mean nothing in due time. Nature will always defeat us. But we can learn to work with it, like with the rift tech. By the way, what DeVries said about Auntie and the rift tech, don't take it to heart, huh? Auntie ain't an idiot. Much as she loves business, reckon she loves self-preservation even more.
Maybe you're right, but we can't leave anything to chance.
I'd agree with you, but I reckon we don't have the time to seek out certainty. Anyway, appreciate you hearing me out.
Could we discuss some personal matters?
How personal are we talking?
Personal enough to make that speech bubble over your head go away. Did you like working under Auntie's choice?
Like ain't the word I'd use, even before I was itching to tear up my contract and set it aflame. Auntie gave me autonomy, gave me the choice to do more than just struggle to survive. They treated me better than my last employers did, and despite recent events, I believe in their mission. We can give folk here in Arcadia a better life.
You certainly could, but do you think that's really what Auntie's higher-ups are after?
Of course. I mean, obviously procuring resources and bolstering their influence are pluses, but there are easier ways to get those than liberating a colony. You can think what you like, but my focus is on the people. I want to do for them what Auntie's choice did for me. They ain't perfect, but they're a damn sight better than the competition. I ain't the only one who welcomed the chance to enlist with open arms, I'll tell you that. The same could happen here.
Was it difficult, adjusting to life under new management?
Of course. Going from a life lived in squalor to one that rewards you on merit, it would send anyone's mind spinning. Now, do I got qualms with Auntie? Sure. But I'll tell you what, when she overthrew those Spacer's Choice bastards in Tau Ceti, my home system, that takeover was the best thing that ever happened to us, even if it took time to see it. But I reckon that's a tale for another day. That all you wanted to discuss, or...?
I'll be off then. What? Get that little speech bubble out of here, Anise.
What I wouldn't give for a big bowl of purpleberry crunch right now. Got something that needs doing, Commander? How personal are we talking?
What was it like in the Enhanced Soldier Division?
Couldn't say. I was in it all of 2 days before my graft started festering. Before that, I was an infantry medic. Our platoon was one of the first to touch down in Arcadia. I would have continued serving on the front line in an upgraded capacity, but, well, once the state of my graft became apparent, it was decided that parting ways would be best.
Decided by who?
My commanding officer, and the surgeon who performed the operation, I imagine. I wasn't lucid at the time. When I regained consciousness, I saw that my service pistol was gone, and a termination notice was in its place. I put 2 and 2 together. Law, that was a bad morning. Look, I knew dismissal was a possibility when I volunteered for the procedure. A successful graft is a boon, a failed one is a colossal liability. I'm a walking lesson in breakage.
So where's your company now?
Oh, that information is outside my purview. I miss my platoon. Most of the time. I hope they're holding on okay wherever they are. Huh. If nothing else, they'll have Ortiz to keep up morale. I know the nonstop jokes from that bastard sustained me for weeks. Yeah, he's tough. He'll be all right.
Sounds like you miss him.
Of course I do. Can't help but wonder if I'm missed in return. Anyhow, I would rather return to the matter at hand. No use dwelling on those out of sight and out of mind.
Alright, I'll be off then. You know what, Inez? We'll talk later. I'll try to get that speech bubble out of there. This is really cool. We gotta go that way. Let's just see. Alright, the strike is over here. Pass through the automatic production facility. Acquire the rift modulator. And then over here is our companion quest to meet with Zeb. Maybe I should go do that. Do more harm. Let's go meet with Zeb because Niles seemed to act like this was like a priority. Blue pumpkins, it looks like.
On my feet. I look like I can do that now.
I don't know. Go do it. Back in business, that's what I like to hear. Drug addiction, why use the inhaler so much you become reliant? We got something going on down there. And I haven't done any saves since I've started this. So I probably should do a save. Do another one. Alright. I think it's time. Scrap our raider. Alright, well, let's stay away from them. Let's eat some food here. Salamandretta. Little salamandretta. Dear subject, you are now adrift in the darkness, your path unseeable, your fear understandable, but your feelings are an affront to the glory that is the matriarch's achievement. This is the Shrine of the Void. It represents the smallest reflection of the almost incalculable distance between the matriarch's departure from Earth and her arrival at the Arcadian system. The Void was vast and unknowable, with dangers beyond your feeble imaginings. But how can you falter here, facing such an inadequate copy, when our beloved matriarch took her crew and the future of humanity through this darkness without hesitation? Do not falter. Instead, steel your heart with thoughts of what she overcame. Trust in her indomitable willpower, and you will sure find your way through to the final shrine. Take a brief moment to reflect on the incalculable effort. All right. At least these little guys are friendly. He looks like a nice little guy. It says that he's got a red skull over him, like he's above my level. But he looks like a nice guy.
Whatever that was, doesn't sound like anything I'd like to meet up close.
Man, this looks so good. Third shrine, the Arcadian system. At last, dear subject, you have arrived at the shrine of Arcadia. Your path is nearly complete. Oh, well, we missed one. Cast your eyes forward into the formless light. Think on what the matriarch and her first crew felt the morning that light, the rays of Arcadian sun, and overwhelmed their senses. Even as you shield your eyes from the light of the future, think of the first colonists doing the same. All but our matriarch, her gaze was resolute, the future already solid in her thoughts, an unshakable vision built upon iron-hard resolve. You've come far, but like those first subjects, your work is far from done. Those subjects founded an entire system and gave form to the matriarch's vision, but none of them ever forgot the gift she had given them, the gift of creating her future. Your last few steps to the tomb of our beloved matriarch are a minuscule expenditure of effort by comparison, but make them with the same conviction the first crews possessed. A lot of the reading in this just goes like in one ear and out the other. Like just the way that it's worded, it's really hard to kind of like get it all and really get it. Tomb of the Matriarch.
Nick of time, as always.
Your arrival could not be more timely. After the events of Paradise Island, I could think of no one more suited to conduct a surgical strike of this nature. I'm, glad to see you again as well, Niles.
Gotta say you had me worried. The message you sent sounded serious.
Then I composed it accurately. To the task at hand. We are standing before the tomb of the Matriarch. Few are invited to tour its halls, and even fewer know of its greatest secret.
Well, don't keep me in suspense.
For any subject, visiting the matriarch and First Sovereign's resting place is the pinnacle of empty social achievement. But the tomb's corpses are its least important feature. The intelligence my friends risked all to acquire revealed a vault in its lowest level containing the matriarch's body of work, hidden from the public. Who knows what technologies the Protectorate is withholding? If the matriarch was the genius she's purported to be, the skip drive cannot be the entirety of her inventions.
Good point. Not that it's surprising the Protectorate is keeping secrets from its people.
Whatever technological advancements may be sequestered here, the goal is almost certainly to keep the populace of Arcadia subservient to the pernicious whims of its governing body. But not for much longer. We are going to liberate any and all of the matriarch's research, whatever it may be, and distribute it to the people.
Sounds straightforward enough to me.
Reaching the vault will be no simple task. There are likely to be unforeseen security measures to contend with, though hopefully nothing too obstructive. We must first gain entry to the security room, however. Once there, I should be able to access more information about the lower level's layout and potential hazards.
Niles, what do you make of this plan?
I can see a half-dozen points of failure, but bad odds ain't ever stopped us before.
Glad we're operating under the same understanding. We're unlikely to have another chance like this. We must follow through now that we've made the opening. Which also means, once inside, we cannot leave until it's done.
Alright. It seems like it's gonna be this big thing, so you know what? Hold on, I want to do something else first.
Must you? We are on the precipice here, and I shouldn't have to tell you what awaits us if we fail.
Alright, then let's just go.
Have you finished your procrastinations?
Alright, I'm done procrastinating. Thanks for weighing in, I'm ready now.
Let's not delay then. After you.
Tomb of the Matriarch.
Stay close and keep silent. The less attention we draw, the better.
I want that. I definitely want that. The golden shroud of the first sovereign, hand-woven from homespun textiles and energy-absorbent materials, the golden shroud protects an aura of opulent indestructibility. It was tailored to fit the first sovereign's perfect frame and remains redolent of his reassuring musk.
By the matriarch, there weren't supposed to be visitors today. That sentinel and docent are gonna put splinters in our plan if they're not dealt with.
You hang back here. The commander and I'll take care of this.
Gladly. I'll rejoin you once the path is clear.
The tomb of the
To have the matriarch taken from us before her time.
Actually, the matriarch passed at the impressive and venerable age of 90, establishing Arcadia's precedent for longevity.
90? So young! Imagine what glorious invention she could have conceived of with only a handful more years.
This panel is for testing automated security functions and should never be activated while guests are near the caskets. These rules may not apply if an extrajudicial execution becomes necessary during a tour.
Technology that will allow humanity to sojourn to the stars.
Only a singular mind could have conceived such advanced technology.
It is my deepest wish to entrust the skip drive to those brave visionaries willing to follow me into a most prosperous future.
Yes, so wise, matriarch. Lead us into this future you have envisioned.
Arcadia. In my new colony, we will abandon the illness of corporatism. None will suffer for the pleasure of unseen overlords. And all will thrive. Everything in accordance with the grand paradise.
corporatism. That's what we have it here, too, in the United States. It sucks. We're supposed to have free market capitalism, but we really have corporatism. It's not as bad as the Outer Worlds, but it's getting there.
Ready to waste them on your command.
Anyone else? Here, medic!
Commander, watch the fighters!
Light 'em up. Ooh, look at that.
Back in business.
Nasty. I love this gun. All my guns, they're so satisfying. Oh, I just used my lock picks up to open that. What even is that? The matriarch never rested from her intellectual, philanthropic, recreational, and martial pursuits. In her bottomless benevolence, she funded development of the finest offensive and defensive automechanicals, maintained a well-oiled collection of firearms, and even found time to amass a collection of rare pitchball cards in absolutely perfect, good to very good condition. The matriarch lived much as we do, consuming simple fare prepared by personal chefs and served on priceless tableware of antique earth ceramics. Her favorite houseplant, nourished by her own wise exhalations, yet thrives today under its impermeable coating of lacquer. Lacquer.
Got some bad company. Will we see her equal?
It has been 10 minutes.
Lay low, Commander.
Whoops. That sucked. That sucked real bad. That person had like a heavy gun. You gotta be careful.
Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Light them up.
Electrical damage failing.
The system box.
Got some bad company.
You're looking pretty scared, Commander.
Yeah, it's not going great, is it?
Pick me up. I do it for you.
Wait there. I'll come to you.
Level 17. I'm destroying it. Destroying this game.
My turn. There should be a hidden entrance here.
Matriarch's casket. This casket supposedly holds the remains of the matriarch, but you won't know for sure unless you open it. Hopefully there aren't any extra security measures. Open the casket and hope for the best. You slide the top of the casket aside, anticipating in some sort of trap, but the casket opens without issue. Perhaps you were worried for nothing. Perhaps.
There. You can access the lower level now. Why did you just trigger? Run!
Oh. Oh, I guess not. Get the hell out of there. Was that it? I mean, that was a weak trap.
The security room that we need to reach is nearby. We should be able to disable that energy barrier from there.
Who goes? No one is allowed in here without the proper authorization. Ah, I see you have come armed. Intruders, then. I suppose you intend to extract my surrender through means most lurid and foul.
Damn, the head curator. I had hoped to slip in before his shift, but no matter. We cannot allow him to leave and raise the alarm. He must be dispatched, quickly.
How's that now?
Now hold on. I know we had to kill that fella with the Sentinel, but this man's unarmed. He's already surrendered.
Miles is right. We're Earth Directorate agents, not cold-blooded murderers.
I rather think that line has some blurry distinction.
How much of a fuss could this one fella cause, really? Come on, Zeb. No need to cut any bellies over maybes and ifs.
Please, if secrecy's your concern, you may rely upon me to be the utmost spirit of discretion. I have never betrayed a confidence in my life.
Allowing him to leave would be a grave error of mercy, one we can ill afford in this place.
I'm not killing this man, and I won't let you either.
This man is an instrument of empire, perpetuating the tyrant's lies. And were our positions reversed, he would not hesitate to execute us, or worse, send us to mental refreshment.
I'm kin to the risks, Zeb.
Are you? Can you even fathom the indignity of having your every thought scrutinized and scored and made perfect? My sister was made into a shadow. I endured daily sessions with the lathe of particularity and still find myself policing my own mind for untoward proclivities and inclinations.
I'm sorry that happened to you, Zeb, but we need to be better than the Protectorate.
The commander's right. This man didn't put you in the lathe, Zeb. He's just trapped in the system, same as everyone else.
I never have possessed immunity against your pleading. Fine, you're free to leave. Do not repay this kindness with treachery.
You are merciful and wise. I will depart at once.
Let's hope the consequences of this decision do not assert themselves while we're still here. You and Niall should turn off the power to the security barrier and make your way to the vault. I'll remain here and guide you as best I can through the labyrinth. No turning back now.
All right. Trauma kit. Nice.
No going back from here. Not until we've done what we can.
Don't set foot in that room. The schematics on this console indicate this place is defended by all manner of agents.
Oh, I set foot in the room.
Commander, you're bleeding.
How come you're not bleeding in these?
What I wouldn't give for a big bowl of purple berry crunch.
Yeah,
Got
we
something
know.
that needs doing,
We
Commander?
know. All she wants is that purple berry crunch.
Over here, Commander. Reckon I found something that might be useful later.
What is it?
Have a look, Commander. With a little elbow grease and some inadvisable engineering, reckon I can finagle these components into a fine explosive gel. Who knows? Could come in handy.
Okay. You've got good instincts. You should trust them more often.
Just doing my part. But thanks for the vote of confidence, Commander. Let's keep on. I'll continue tinkering on this in the meantime, see what I can come up with. Unless this is about the mission. Can it wait?
You've made it through. Good. Now there should be 3 switches in this room. When pulled in the correct order, the doors should open. If I'm reading this right, the order... Damn it! Secure the automated security...
Whoops! I did the wrong one.
Looking a little woozy there, Commander. Should have asked for help, but help?
Should have probably listened.
Ready to waste them. On your command.
Get him out of here. Pick me up. I really need like a plasma rifle or something. Like maybe plasma or electric. Let's see. I got small plasma. All right, we got the plasma pistol. Let's try that. I haven't tried that yet.
Not getting up without help, Commander!
Damn, this thing's nasty.
N-way wires installed that may correspond with each switch.
It took them out that fast?
What I originally supplied can still be relied upon. 1, 3, 2.
Damn, this thing's like that little gun in Men in Black when he pulls out that little gun and he's like, pew, and takes out like everybody. That's crazy. Pick up Rift research, still in progress.
By my grandmother, I cannot abide the time this research into the rifts is taking. It has been years, and yet I am still absent my wife and daughter. I am still half whole. The researchers swear it's possible to bring them back from the void. Perhaps those are only pretty lies intended to pacify me, but I trust Dr. Hurley to tell me the truth. I know the Consul wishes me to give up this obsession and focus on the war effort, but why should I? Am I not sovereign of Arcadia? Should my desires not take priority?
The code is 132. All right, well, that's 1. Then this has got to be 3.
Wrong again.
Wrong again.
The code is 132.
All right, well, then this is 1. Then this has got to be 3. There we go. And now this has got to be 2.
Hard to see we're not overly impeded by this puzzle, but I apologize for my lack. That vault door is quite the obstruction. Fortunately, there should be a code. No. Fuck! They changed it recently. That shouldn't have happened until next week. I'm certain I can diagnose the issue. Now that you've cleared the way, I'll come down and join you.
All right. Under restoration.
I might have something else that can get you into that vault, Commander.
Niles extra strength explosive gel.
Does that seem a little off to you, Commander?
Maybe a little unprepared, but I think he's doing his best.
Appreciate you showing him a little grace, all things considered. That business with the curator. I'm glad Zeb stood down, but it was close. Never seen him so eager for bloodletting before. He's changed. Ain't sure for the better.
This is why Arcadia needs agents like us. So good folks don't have to resort to evil.
I know you're right. Suppose part of me still feels responsible for what he's gone through. If only I stuck it out, maybe then, well, no use doing. We've still got a vault to break into and tyrannical government to topple. Speaking of, remember those components I found? I was able to turn them into something halfway useful after all. This gel should get us through that vault door. Turns out you were right about trusting my instincts.
All right, I never doubted you for a moment, Niles.
You take the honors, Commander. I'll be right behind you.
Nice. I was hoping for a more subtle incursion, but no matter.
Am I running hot, or was that a hint of worry I heard in your voice back there?
Alas, I neglected to pack a thermometer. This terminal should allow me to retrieve all the information stored here. This cannot be right. There's nothing here save the designs for the skip drive. Not even initial concepts. 10 years in Arcadia and the matriarch invented nothing? And what's this about a deal with the Earth Directorate? We need to talk. Now.
All right.
I knew the Protectorate festered with lies, but I had no idea the Earth Directorate was complicit. Niles, did you know?
Slow up, Zeb. What are you talking about?
It says your agency struck an agreement with the matriarch over a century ago. In exchange for skip drives, Arcadia was allowed to completely govern itself with absolutely no outside interference, including from the Earth Directorate.
That explains all the secrecy around sending us to Horizon Point.
Must be why the chief said we'd be on our own if we were caught. We were breaking the terms of this agreement. Unbelievable.
If this information is true, then the Earth Directorate permitted the matriarch to create a colony filled with her vassals, enslaved to her will. Everything Arcadia is, all of the suffering that's taken place here, it all could have been avoided. Things could have been different.
We can still change things. Isn't that why we're here?
There's more. The skip drive schematics are here. How the explosive safeguards against tampering work. Its evolution over time. But no original concepts, no sketches. Nothing. Our dear matriarch is a fraud. A cheat. She did not invent the skip drive. There are messages here between her and the First Sovereign that all but confirm it. I thought I might find some technological innovation that could be handed to the Protectorate's enemies. But this is almost better.
I hope you're not thinking of releasing the skip drive blueprints to the public.
By releasing this information, we can thoroughly crush the image the Protectorate has been built upon. The Sovereign will be revealed as the unclothed emperor he is, and demolish Arcadia's myth of superiority. If we administer truth to the people, their strength will return. Erstwhile, giving the skip drive designs to the Protectorate's enemies will even the fight. Their technological prowess will be made into nothing. Everything will come apart.
Given the skip drive's designs to the Protectorate's enemies will even the fight. This will only benefit Auntie's Choice. You know they'll try and corner the market.
If the whole colony ain't destroyed first by some fool trying to use a drive inside the system. They're what's causing the rift, Zeb. Not to mention how this agreement with the Protectorate will completely destroy the Earth Directorate's reputation.
I was not aware of such a connection between rifts and the skip drives. But I have confidence the Order will figure out a solution. Science is their theater, after all. As for the Earth Directorate, don't you see? This frees them from any obligation to the Protectorate. They'll be able to manufacture skip drives themselves. The deal will be voided.
I'm still undecided. What are you thinking, Niles?
It's worth holding the Earth Directorate's feet to the fire for this deal, but I don't think the entire organization should be judged by its worst decision. It's done a lot of good, too. Plus, making the skip drive tech available, that's like throwing a lit match into a fuel converter. Can't think of a worse idea right now.
Do you think the Protectorates stand around debating the potential for injury? No. They act, and so must we. Damn the consequences.
All right. I don't know. I feel like whatever. Release it all. I don't care.
Hold on, Commander. Exposing the Earth Directorate in this way will cause people to lose faith and embolden the corporations to do as they please. Who does that help? Not to mention what might happen if that skip drive tech falls into the wrong hands. I've seen you bend over backwards to help this colony. If you truly believe this is the right course of action, I'll back you. But you had best be sure.
I mean, I'm not really sure. On second thought, this doesn't feel like a good idea. We should cut our losses and go.
And should I refuse to leave empty-handed? What then?
Well, there's nothing I can do to stop you, I guess.
Short of shooting me? No.
Niles, can you talk some sense into him?
I know you're aiming to do the most good for the most amount of people, Zeb, but sowing chaos ain't the way.
Do you know how many of my friends died so we could reach this point? Audra and the others, tortured and hunted down like animals. And you would have me what? Give up now on the cusp of victory? Lay bare my throat for the Protectorate machine to cut?
Let's just let Niles handle this.
You remember what we argued about the day before I left?
I've replayed it in my mind many times.
A lot's changed, but that hasn't. Life in Arcadia could be just like we dreamed it. But there's no future if you go through with this. Not for anyone.
Out of respect for my friend, I will forestall the release of this information and seek another avenue to help liberate the people of Arcadia.
All right. Glad you were able to see reason. I was worried there for a minute.
I'll remain here for a while longer to cover our tracks. The Protectorate will discover the break-in, but hopefully never learn more specifics of what we did and found.
Guess this is goodbye.
Only for now. If we both come out of this war intact, I'll find you. If you wish to be found, of course.
I want to talk it over with the commander, but yeah, maybe we can work something out. What is it?
BL tinkering. I'd like to take advantage of your engineer. No, I don't want to take advantage of his engineering. Let's get out of here. I do want to get that armor, though. There was armor at the beginning of this place, and I want to get that. The reflex shock rifle. Ooh, I'll take that. All right. So, I think I gotta find a way.
There they are. These are the ruffians who threatened me. Slay
Oh.
them at once.
Raring to go.
Replenishing my...
Ah, and he's down. That sucked. Alright, I got it this time.
There they are. These are the ruffians who threatened me.
Shut up.
Not enough of their defilers to live.
This gun sucks. Give me back my regular gun. I think I had the chain spark cannon, yeah. Give me that. I like guns that just shoot when you pull the trigger. Yeah, dude. It's out of ammo.
That covers both much better.
It's like the little pistol from Men in Black. This thing does some damage. Right? That's right.
In business.
This thing's kind of sick. This pistol's like way better than it should be. The rocket pistol. Gonna have to look at that. Eden was personally selected by the matriarch as the ideal location to begin her perfect colony, requiring minimal terraforming to support human life. Alright, let's see if we can get this armor. Look at that. Ooh. It's only got 5 damage resistance, that's it? Well, it looks better than it is. Sheesh. I think my armor right now has 13.
Don't even know where to start with everything that happened in there. At least we were able to talk Zeb out of his plan to release everything we uncovered. I'm all for sowing chaos in the Protectorate, but that kind of information is liable to do more harm than good in the wrong hands.
Zeb had the right idea. He was just going about it all wrong.
I understand his desperation. What I don't understand is the Earth Directorate's part in Arcadia's existence. Ever agreeing to such a cruel bargain in the first place? I expect backroom dealing from unregulated corporations, not from the only agency keeping them in check. The Earth Directorate should be better than that.
I know. It's disappointing.
Permission to speak candid, Commander.
Granted.
Strange as it sounds, this whole experience with Zeb has helped me finally understand the position Augustine was in. Back at Horizon Point, ain't easy having to decide between your allies and protecting untold innocence.
Icefall of impossible choices.
It's the damnedest thing. In spite of everything, I find myself relieved we spared her. Augustine still owes a debt to us, and the rest of the galaxy. Maybe she pays it all someday, and maybe she doesn't. Either way, you were right to give her the chance.
We'll see.
Provided the rift don't dismantle us all before then. Yeah. Suppose we will. Reckon time will decide the heroes from villains in this tale, but It's gonna be hard to forgive the Earth Directorate for arranging the stage like this in the first place.
They're not entirely to blame. We all made choices that led us here.
Deep down, I'm still convinced the galaxy is better with the Earth Directorate in it, flawed as it is. But what happened with Arcadia can never be allowed to happen again. Something has to change within the Directorate. And I think we're best positioned to see that reformation through. All said, I appreciate you giving me the space to work through this. Sort of feels like the future's opening back up after a long time closed.
Anytime, Niles. I'll always be here for you.
Likewise, Commander.
Well, I'm happy that we were able to help out our boy, Niall Thornberry. That's just what I call him, but he's just Niles. I remember watching that show when I was like really little. It's the Thornberries. It's such a random show. All right, well, we got the strike to break up, so let's go break up a strike. Break the strike. It's over here. Okay, let's fast travel to here. I don't know why it won't let me, Oh, okay, that's why. Fast travel. Sometimes when it puts the destination right next to a quest, then you can't fast travel to a quest. Break the strike. Okay, it's over there. I can't believe how good this pistol is. I think after I finish the stream, I think I'm gonna go and start making my Fallout New Vegas start with soon screens and be right back screens. I don't know why I'm in the mood to do that. I think I'm gonna do it like right at the little the Prospector Saloon in Fallout New Vegas. I'm gonna do like a little start with soon screen with that. It'd be pretty cool, I think. Start getting all my stream set up so I can start Fallout New Vegas, because I'm almost done with Fallout 3. Once I finish that, I'll be jumping right into New Vegas.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
And those are some of my favorite games ever. And I really wish that Bethesda and Obsidian would just team up and just make like go all out on a Fallout game and just have Bethesda do the world building, and maybe do like Obsidian do the writing and Bethesda do the world building. I think it would come out so good if they did that, because I feel like Bethesda is so good at like world building. I don't know, like when I walk around the world like Fallout 3, Fallout 4, it's just it's crazy to me. And I do live near Boston, so some of those locations I've actually seen, so it does make it a little more interesting to me, but still. Grounded station supply catch field report. I have taken a position as guard for this ground and station supply catch. You know what? I'm not investigating the station right now. So let's just keep going.
Let me handle this.
Just shoot in the thin air. Hey, got a distraction for you. Come at me.
Man, this pistol's so good.
Quite the feat of engineering to keep a place like this operational. Working with high voltage doesn't leave room for a lot of mistakes.
You know, playing this game really makes me want to just go and revisit the Outer Worlds 1. I think I played it about a year ago for my first time ever. And
Armed and ready.
I know it wasn't what people thought it was going to be, but I still had a lot of fun with it.
Commander, watch your vitals! How are you still upright over there? Guns cocked and loaded. Let's get the signal.
Oh! Hello there. Yeah, that's what I thought. You know, also what I just saw too on, I think I saw it on Twitter, was Halo Combat Evolved. They're making a new Halo. I'm telling you, I'll pick up Halo and I'll get into that and I'll go crazy with Halo. Halo was like my game when I was a kid. I just used to play Halo and Grand Theft Auto San Andreas all the time. Those were my two games. San Andreas and Halo 3.
Looks like a fight.
So once the Halo Combat Evolved comes out, the remaster or whatever it is, I'm definitely gonna play it. Just a heads up.
Time to earn my commission.
Look at a few course slow, Commander.
I think I'll probably play Halo 3. I might play Halo on Legendary, I don't know. I beat it on Legendary before. Actually, it's one of the hardest games I've ever beat. I beat Halo 1, Halo 2, and Halo 3 on Legendary difficulty, and I think Halo 3 was the hardest game I've ever beaten on Legendary, on like the hardest difficulty. Because there was a couple of missions that were so hard to beat that I think it deserves the top spot.
Look alive, Commander.
Also, another game I beat was Call of Duty. The Call of Duty 1, 2, 3, and 4 I beat on the veteran difficulty. So I beat all those on the hardest difficulty. I'm thinking about running The Last of Us again on the hardest difficulty. But we'll see. Maybe one day I'll do it.
Airstars are leaking outside.
Oh! Oh! Freaking boat flies, man. We got bloat flies. Bloat flies going crazy out here. These things are everywhere. Just gonna lock in for a minute. Yeah, you see, that's the thing too, is like, I feel like nowadays, people don't really appreciate authenticity.
Let me know if you need a stretch.
Liquidate them.
Let's get rid of these, let's get rid of these bloat flies. Oh, they're all over the place. Oh my goodness, look at them. Look at them, there's like 10 of them. These things are crazy. Oh my goodness, look at them. Look, there's so many of them. Oh. What? Oh, it's funny, like whenever I start talking about anything real, like I see all my follow. It'll be hilarious actually, because I'll be streaming and I don't know if it's just a delay in the software or something. But if I ever start saying anything real or authentic, I immediately start losing all my fucking watchers and viewers, and it's like, come on. People don't care about authenticity. People want the fake shit. People want fake. People promote the fake nowadays. Let's be fucking real. Let's be real. Nobody fucking cares about authenticity anymore. The more authentic you are, the less fucking followers you get, the less viewers you get. It's just the reality. Because if I was like 100%, you know, like, it's just weird to me. Like, the more real you are, like, the less views you get on, like, platforms like YouTube, and the less views you get, and the less, like, just everything works in general. Because people don't like the truth. Like, it's like that old saying, the truth hurts. And the truth hurts, and people don't like authenticity. Like, that's what it seems like anyway. Because I see people who are like straight up fake as hell. You'll be blowing up.
Time to earn my commission.
Man, these damn bloat flies are all over the place. The hell? How many is there? Yeah, one of the saddest things about YouTube is that I've proven over and over again that it's like 99% luck. And that's so sad to me. As somebody who like went to college for like video editing or like really tried to like make YouTube like, you know, something I can make a living at, it's so sad to me to know like that it's like 90% luck. It's just so sad. And it is 100% 90% luck. Not even a question. Because like I've seen people like I'll put so much effort into a video or like live and it like doesn't even make a difference. Like and I'll see people put like fucking no effort into anything and they'll just blow up. It's like okay. And it's like people who like don't fucking deserve it. That's the saddest part about it. And I'm gonna call it out until I die. I will continue to call it out because that's what authenticity is. That's how I feel. That's authenticity, you know, and that's what I'm gonna call out, and that's it. Damn these blowflies! Reinforce conviction. But it's funny that I'm playing the Outer Worlds too as well because like I feel like at least where I live, like near Boston, it's very similar to the Outer Worlds, like just the economy and everything. Also, another thing I think is funny too is that every time I post a video with like something Skyrim like anniversary edition, I had somebody the other day on tell me they said they were complaining that my content was from Skyrim Anniversary Edition. It literally said that in the description. Like it said that. I literally said that in the video. And this person's like trying to act like I was lying about it or something. It's like, dude, maybe open your eyes and read. Like, you know what I mean? Maybe don't be so ignorant and open your eyes and read and don't just ignorantly assume that everybody's like out to like fucking make like it's insane to me that people will like go out of their way and like run their mouth without like just looking at the description or just doing a quick little check. Like that's crazy to me. It's like maybe just open your eyes and look and then you won't sound so stupid, you know? But I mean, if you want to sound like an ignorant idiot, then okay, run your mouth on my content and I will call you out. I will destroy you. Because you're fucking wrong. That's why. And I don't care about who's wrong or right. I care about the truth. Recalibrate light and tower. Man, there's a lot of these things over here. Holy shit. A lot of them. I'm staying back. How many is there over there? There's like 20 over there. I don't even think we can get there from here. We gotta go around the other way. So let's just keep going around the other way. Yeah, when I talk about all the stuff in the world too, I don't mean to sound negative or anything. I just mean to sound, I don't even care. I feel how I feel about the world and that's it. You know, and I've always felt like that deep down. Like, it's always like the people who deserve it the least who like blow up and make it in this world, and just in general, like, I've always felt like that, and I always will until I see something different. Until I see it become different. You know. I think that's why like the Outer Worlds is so interesting too, because that's like how the United States at least is becoming.
You're about to enter territory controlled by AUNTIES'S choice. Act accordingly, or you'll end up as close friends with the inside of a Raptidon.
Oh right. That's how the U.S. is becoming though. Anyway, it's like kind of people they want to act like it's a meritocracy. Well, it's really a corporatocracy, but they want to pretend it's a meritocracy, and it's like what it's like the most toxic thing ever. And so you get like people who get depressed because they think that they're not worth anything. They think that they have like low worth, when the reality is that like money has nothing to do with your worth. And this is the type of this is the type of thing I'm talking about. It's like money has nothing to do with your worth, and you know, there's a lot of people nowadays that act like it does, and it just doesn't. Okay? anyone who correlates money with worth is literally blind. And when they're on their deathbed, they'll realize that. That's all I'll say. And trust me, I've been on my deathbed before. I don't think I've ever said that on my channel, but I almost died. I actually died and came back to life a couple years ago. And I've broken every bone in my face, so I don't actually have bones in my face either. I just have titanium plates, so I'm like the Terminator. What the hell is this?
Huh. Saw something like this just before AUNTIE'S choice took over Tau Ceti. Didn't end well for the bosses, I'll tell you that.
That's right, folks. If you won't let us sleep for 8,
I can see
you can't charge us for stimulates.
Definitely making her miserable.
All right, this is the strike.
With
We
no
found it.
rest and no downtime, we shouldn't pay for Adrena time.
No time to conversate.
No more bottles on factory floors. Time for unlocked bathroom doors. Others get the exact same pay, but only work 12-hour days.
All right, well, I think I'm gonna wrap this up here because
With no rest and no downtime, we shouldn't pay for Adrena time.
I don't know. I've been playing for a while, and I don't think anybody's really watching anyway. So you know what? I'm just gonna end this. I'm gonna wrap this up here.
Pay, but only work 12-hour days.
Unfortunately, you know, I do have a son.
No
and
more
I do have a
bottles
lot
on
of stuff I
factory
gotta
floors.
worry about.
Time for unlocked bathroom doors.
I can't really. It's hard for me to stream if I'm not gonna get any
We don't want
views
to
or anybody
make
watching.
demands,
So
but no more
I think
weed in bottles
that I
and
might
cans.
stop streaming. I think I might just stop streaming in general. But I don't know.
If
We'll
you
see.
won't let us
If you
sleep
guys
for
enjoyed
8,
the stream, if you
you
guys
can't
like the
charge
streams,
us
please
for
hit the like button.
stimulates.
If not, then I'm just gonna assume nobody likes the streams, and I'm just gonna stop streaming.
Others get the
So,
exact same pay,
anyway,
but only
peace
work
out, you guys.